Hello everybody. This is my 1 year anniversary special, and also, kind of counts as my 300 sub special. I have no idea how to start off this video, but you can tell from the title we're just basically going over every single Skylanders related item I own ever in one video. And the camera is just being a little awkward, so we're gonna have to make do. Anyway, let's get into it, because I got a fairly big collection. We got Elf Lady, Stealth Elf, as you know. Okay. Hammer. Nice. We got Mr. Stump Smasher. Wondrous. Okay, the camera's being a little more of a team player today. Not today, this attempted filming. Oh, wow, look at that! That looks actually decent. Here's Zook. Yeah, okay, now the camera works after, trying to start this video 8 times. We got Hexagon. Her face. No, the face. Good enough. We don't have time for this. Roasty Ghosty. Good enough. Chop. You know Chop. It's Chop, obviously. Who else would it be? Not Chop. What? We have ourselves. Okay, where's the last Undead dude? Somewhere in this. Cinder. Not bad. As in not bad Cinder. Anyway, next element. For life, we have the classic old Starter Pac-Man's Trigger Happy. See, that looks good. Maybe you aren't as bad as I thought, camera. Not great, though. Really not great. Boomer. Where's Tech? Yeah, I have all of them off to the side here. I'm not going to turn the camera because I finally got a decent angle, but yeah. Drill Sergeant. And last but not least, for the tech element, the man, the myth, Drobotus. He's got a little thing in his eye, but who cares? It's a Drobot. We still love him. And now on to the magical element, where we have the little slug, Mr. Wrecking Ball. We got the man, the mediocre myth, Spyro. Also, unrelated side note, I also have this. Okay, Mom, can we get Spyro from SSA? No, we already have Spyro from SSA at home. That's probably a dead meme, but I don't care. I don't know how I got this, but this. Wondrous. Okay. I also have one of those little things for Jetpack. I'll show you when we get around to Giants. We got the dude of the Vood. Come on. Good job, camera. I'm proud of you. I'm gonna give my camera extra cookies today because it's being semi-cooperative. Oh, Double Trouble. Just causes you trouble, but now it's double. I don't know what to say, man. I'm just going through the list. Water. We got Gilgrunt, the one and only, the tried and true. Good enough. You guys know what Gilgrunt looks like. Why am I? Wham Shell. Splendiferous. Spooky Man forearms. Okay, not gonna work. Moving on. And then we got Zip Zap Zop. wonderful. Mr. Zap, Zip, Zip, Zap, Zap, and Slinger, Flame. Pretty sweet. Ha, he's aiming it at you. What you gonna do when they come for you? We got Chunky Maniruptor, pretty chunky figure. It's actually like has some sort of weight to it, like previous people. We got Mr. the one and only Igniter. Ignite the fire, I doubt it, but if you are watching, here's your bro, your mans, your dudes. We got the forgotten Mr. Phoenix Dragon Sunburn. I totally remember his name. Anyway, Earth. Bash Bash. He'll bash your forehead in with a hammer if you don't give him the respect he deserves. We got Terrafin. I've had this guy, this figure itself for a long time. I guess it's not gonna focus. We got Mr. Supreme Prism Breakman. He's got his little crystals and crystals. That's this whole thing. Spike's Paradise, the god of Spike's Paradise YouTube channel, because I'm pretty sure he has a whole religion dedicated to Dino Ring. Splendid. Sub to Spike's Paradise, by the way. Random plug of an epic person who is gooder. Anyway, on to one of my favorite SSA Skylanders, Mr. Lightning Rod. Come on, focus. I guess not. Fine, be like that. We got Whirlwind, who actually had her wing come off. So if you see right there, I had to hot glue it on. Isn't that kind of funny? Funny. But you can't even tell because, who looks at the back of her? On first glance, she looks completely good. We got Mr. Nato War. Just like turtles. I like turtles, I guess. And then we got Sonic Boom. Just Sonic, but better. Sorry to all the Sonic fans out there, but it's true. You gotta face the facts. Anyway, you know what that means? We are on to the Skylanders Giants, where we have my shroom boom just fell on the ground. My shroom boom, we gotta go. Oh wait. Okay, now I'm confused. Okay, one sec. Come on, let's go shroom boom. You're up next after him. There we go. Grabbed you with my feet. Anyway, as you know, there's Tree Rex. Oh, for SSA, I completely forgot. I do have a legendary Spyro. Get out of here for a minute. And then, as you guys all know, the crown jewel of my Skylanders collection. The one, the only, Crystal Stealth Elf, which I love to the bottom of my heart. Crown jewel of my collection, and best Skylander ever, but now as a crystal. Anyway, now let's actually move on to Giants, where we have Mr. Tree Rex. I also do have a duplicate of Tree Rex, but there's no point in getting the duplicate out. We got Shroom Boom, classic. Nice. Series 2 Zucchinator. Is it called Zucchinator? I don't care. We got Stump Smasher. But, Series 2. Where is she? There she is. We have Series 2 Stealth Elf. There we go. We also have Headless Series 2 Stealth Elf, which I also have a disembodied Stealth Elf head somewhere, but that's not important. What is important is nothing. Anyway, as you know, let's go to Light Core Boom Shroomer, who's right here. I may have to start standing up to reach these dudes. We got Eyebrow. And I know you guys might be thinking, dang, so far it's like a complete collection, but it's gonna start wearing thin soon. Anyway, Eyebrow. We got this dude. We got Fright Rider. Pretty sweet. And then we have a second Fright Rider. Just because. Let's get you going. You got series. You got series 2. This guy. Chop Chop. Chop Chop, can't stop, won't stop. We got series 2 Hex, which has a legitimately awesome figure, I have to admit. Is that it will actually work. Ah, that's a hot light bulb. Good enough. We got series 2 Cinder, which looks like she's like about to. I don't know. I don't like this pose. It's kind of creepy. I know that like some people hate it when that people do like this. Gotta focus. I don't know. If you understand that reference, then you're in the Discord, so you're cool. Anyway, Lightcore Hexinator. Had this girl for years and got a lot of dust on me. A lot of these Skylanders need some serious bath. Bouncer, the bouncer, he'll bounce you around all around the town, up and down. Oh, and there goes Eyebrow, flying down to the floor. I'm sorry, my man. Let me help you out there. We got Socket. And if you're ever talking about Sprocket, then just put a socket. Series 2 Happy Trigger. He's got his aim on you. Series 2 Drobot. And indeed, I had to pay like a whole 18 USD for this guy. Crazy. Drill Sergeant, but with better drills now. Okay, like I said, good enough. And then the most disappointing Lightcore of all time, Lightcore Drobot. Like what? What? That was such a bad Lightcore. Like, come on, man, you can do better than that, Mr. Activision. But apparently you can't do better than that. Anyway, let's move on to the magical element, where we have the genie of Ninjini. Where she's like, just hanging out, man. Staring into your soul, too. Fun. Has Shroom Boom, like, been peeking over the way this whole time? Next up is, Lightcore Pop Fizz. That one was on the expensive side, too. Series 2, this man. Wrecking Ball. That looks like a slug. Yeah, the Slug Man. Series 2, Double Trouble with his adorable little baby. You know, look at that, that's adorable. We got regular Pop Fizzy. Anyway, and then last but not least of the magic element, Series 2 Spyro. Who gives you a weird face whenever that you look at him. Now, Fire Element. We have Mr. Hothead. Looking pretty sweet. And then there is this dude. And that concludes Fire. Like I said, gonna start running thin. I have myself the one, the only, the man, the myth, Thumpback, which does not have an anchor. It's a really interesting story about how I got this guy, but it's a story for another day, because we still got 4/5 of the, we still got 4/6 of the franchise to go. Chill. She just needs to chill out. Am I right? Get it? Haha. Crusher. actually focused pretty well, not gonna lie. And then Light Core Prism Break. He's a core, but he's light. And then Swarm. He's a semi-aquatic 8-legged mammal of action. Except he's not. And then we got Series 2 Whirlwind. Her horn is like a little paintless at the very end. And then we got Jetpack. I just realized. Yeah, that's where they are. If you're interested to know, after I'm done using them, I put them over there. Here, let's center up again. And then, Light Core Jetpack. I'm one of the noobs who only has a Light Core, not the regular. Anyway, that concludes Giants, except it doesn't. Let's move on to variants. I know you can see them. See, the little guys off into the corner. We have Scarlet Ninjini, which you would know that I had if you watched my unboxing of Scarlet Ninjini, which I actually had in box. But she goes off to the variant bin. I have Pumpkin Eyebrow, looking pretty sweet. Just got him last Halloween. Pretty epic, not gonna lie. Let's see. Oh, I have Golden Series 2 Flameslinger, aka the not valuable of the 2 Golden Flameslingers. Still looks cool though. I also happen to have myself Gnarly Tree Rex. Pretty gnarly. Where else? Then we got Pop Fizz, who will punch you. But he's very kind. Just don't get on his bed, son. Or he'll punch you in the gut. And it might leave you with internal bleeding. But that's not important. Anyway, that now does conclude Giants. And I am going to temporarily... Let me fix this. There we go. I'm going to pause and get rid of all these Giants figures off to the side. See ya in a second. Okay. Now we can move on to the Skylanders Swap Force. Oh yeah, I forgot. Here's the toy Jetpack. The ugly looking one. Remember Spiral? Anyway, let's get straight into it. We got the Epic Swapper Stink Bomb, which I did my solo run with, and he was the second solo run ever on this here channel, so that's nice. We have a Gorilla Drilla. Wonderful. This is going to be a long video, ain't it? We got an absolutely amazing core, Zulu. I'm talking to you, Pro Raymond. That grill grunt is on the way. Anyway, next we have Bumble Blast. Pretty sweet, not gonna lie. Looking kinda epic. Not kinda, quite epic. Quite epic indeed. Thorn Horn Camo. Stealth Elf the Ninja. Okay, Ninja Stealth Elf. This one is in desperate need of a Skylander bath. I really need to do that. And then last for the life element, we have a Light Core Bumble Blast. Looking good, man. Looking good. Anyway, straight on to Undead. We got ourselves these 2 swappers. As you know, this guy in Night Shift, and I unboxed this guy on my channel. He is the guy who I totally remember the name of. And then we got our 2 cores, Grim Creeper, pretty epic, and Roller Brawl, which I just recently, well, it depends what you define recently as, but I haven't had or played with that much, but is absolutely epic from what I've experienced of her. Double Blade Chop Chop, pretty sick figure. but not as sick as Phantom Cinder's figure. Look at that. Pretty sweet. Anyway, next up is Lightcore Grim Creeper. This is the one I had for a long time. I only recently got the normal version. Anyway, we got ourselves one of the Tech, which had an absolutely amazing year in Swap Force. Knocked it out of the park with Hypnos. I actually almost called it Hypno Sniper. Spyrise, who is my favorite swapper, and Magna George, who is also awesome. Not nearly as good as Spyrise, but still awesome. And then, like, top 3 favorite core material, Countdown. Look at this epic, man. Epic. And then we have ourselves Wind Up. And Big Bang Trigger Happy, who's got a big old missile, which he's riding into combat epically. Light Core Countdown, which is the one I've had for a while, which allowed me to become so loving of Countdown. And Heavy Duty Girl Sprocket, which is way lighter than it should be. Like it makes my brain like feel weird because it's like so light, but it shouldn't be light. Like, you know. Anyway, magical. This is gonna be magical. Get it? Because it's the magic element. Spyrise. My brain doesn't work. Night Shift. Drop Shadow. Totally not Night Shift. 2 separate characters. And then Hoot Whoop. Let's ruffle some feathers, according to Hoot Whoop. So, you know, let's do that. And then a Skylander I have not played with at all, and I've gotten quite recently, Dunebug. I gotta say though, his figure looks awesome with like those like paint effects. It's cool stuff. Except I can't tell if it's dust or like just the paint. But either way, wonderful. And now we have Star Strike, looking sick. Honestly, amazing figure. And then we have Mr. Big Bottle Pop Fizz, or whatever his name is. I actually, when I ordered it off eBay, I got one that just doesn't have any paint on the top of his head. Literally, see? It's just white. No paint. That's why I'm ordering a new one. This is another Skylander that throws my brain off because it's supposed to be way heavier than it actually is. Anyway, next up from Magic Element, Mr. Mega Ram Spyronesia, and Lightcore Star Strike. This has been 23 minutes and we are not even halfway through. Yeesh. And not to mention, yeah, this is gonna be long stuff. We got these two epic swappers. You know who they are: Freeze Blade and Washbuckler. Which the camera actually is being great there for right there. We got Riptide and Series 3 Gilgrunt. Here's those two, looking sick. And now we have Series 3 Chill, which looks like she has some food on her cheek, even though it's actually just the paint wearing off. You can't see it, but it's there. And then we also have Lightcore, this dude. Oh my god, so many of these Skylanders have so much dust on them. It's kind of sad. Anyway, next up, Blast Zone and Firecracker. Blast Zone, Firecracker. But I bet you could tell that they were those Skylanders already. And then we only have 2 cores for the fire-based element. This version of Light Core and a Lava Barf Rupture. He ruptures a brain whenever you think about him. And then, for Earth, we actually only have 1 Slopper. The only swapper I'm missing, Doomstone, is not here, or else I wouldn't be missing him. But we have our epic man, Rubble Rouser, to cover him. Anyway, on to more important things like an amazing core and an awful core. Like Scorp, look at this guy. He's just the best. And I had this figure. This is another figure that goes way back. And then one of the worst Skylander, Slobbertooth. You know, I ordered another version of Slobbertooth. Not because I want to try another path, no. It's because I am going to throw it in the microwave until I get a puddle of Slobbertooth. Because it'll just be satisfying, you know? Anyway, and then there's Series 3 Terrafin with his poking hands. And a light core flashlight. And that about done does it, except we still have this guy. But because he got nerfed to death in Swap Force, sadly, he's just not very noteworthy. Anyway, last element, which I do not have a very big roster of. I have the two swappers. Okay. Freeze Blade, you go over there. No, you're caught on the wire. We have Boomjet and a Free Ranger. Pretty sweet. I bet I'm saying pretty sweet so much. This is gonna be a pain to edit. Okay, Nato, Light War Nato, and Series 3 Whirlwind. Sweet. Actually, you know, this is just a completely on-the-spot decision. I'm gonna make this a two-parter. First 3 games and the last 3 games. But before we can end this off, we gotta go over all the variants, which I actually have a pretty hefty pool of variants for this here Skylanders video game. Let me. First off, we got Nitro Man, Nitro Magna Charge, pretty sick, and Enchanted Hoot Loop, nice. We have Dark Blast Zone. Like, that's Dark Man. Get it? You gotta get it, right? Volcanic Eruptor. I had this guy before I started collecting Skylanders, like, online. But, yeah, I never had Swap Force on the DS, so I don't even know how I got this guy. No idea. And let's see, what else? Oh, I forgot for Giants. I forgot. I have Series 2 Color Shift Gilbert. Also not very rare, but looks cool. There's that. And for Swap Force, I have Easter Eggman, also known as Easter Springtime Trigger Happy. I got Dark Washbuckler. Pretty nice. Oh no, he fell. I have Fire Kraken, but Jade. I have Countdown, but he actually is just a soccer ball face now. And legendary Free Ranger. And last, and definitely least, because it sucks, another version of the worst Skylander, Slobbertooth, but now he's in darker colors. Isn't that just splendiferous? Anyway, that concludes part 1. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed thus far. This is my collection. I'll be right back, exact same format for part 2, which will probably not come out too far after this one. I hope you have enjoyed my just giant flex, but as a video. See ya in the future.